there's a little bit of a change with the Perth Scorchers. A couple of very experienced quicks not there this year. So what does the squad look like, and what are the changes that you've noticed around the group in the last couple of days since you've landed?
Yeah, I think having Mitch Marsh around the boys has been huge, just from like a sense of calm, a calm aspect that he brings. He's obviously really big on mental prep and how valuable time away from the game is to be fresh. And I think for us, it's a really important thing. Obviously, the boys here absolutely love it, and they train the house down as much as they can. And I think for us, understanding when we need to put in the work and when we need to take a bit of time away is probably really important. Yeah, slightly younger bowling attack, but I think we've got a lot of talented guys. We saw it today, guys like Marley Beardman, and obviously having Joel Paris come back as well. He's crafty. So I think, that plays into our hands at Optus for sure. Obviously losing Lance is a big loss for us, but I think, those are the things that we have to work around. Couchy coming back in, spend a bit of time with him in America. I think he's extremely talented. Swings the ball both ways. Good slow balls, bowls good pace too. So I'm really excited about seeing him get involved this year, and I'm glad we got him.
Has there been much talk about Jai Richardson joining the Test squad and potentially, he will miss the opener on Sunday?
Yeah, it's obviously extremely gutting for us. He's horrible to face. So, yeah, definitely disappointing for us. But it's just what happens, and he's obviously got a job to do down in Adelaide, I think. Yeah, so it's a shame, but yeah, we've got a pretty stacked bowling lineup still, I think.
You touched on Mitch Marsh before, and the great thing is you've got him for the entire tournament. To have the white ball captain of Australia playing the whole year is great for the fans, and it's obviously great for you. What's it like batting with him? And we're going to have fun watching it, but for you out there with him, what's it like?
Oh man, he's awesome. Yeah, it's just someone great to learn off and to watch how he goes about his business. He's obviously, as you say, white ball captain of Australia, but he's had so much success recently, for a long time, or all around the world. So just watching him go about his business is quite cool. He's so laid back, and he's such a likable character, especially around the group. The boys love him, and the fans obviously love him. So having him, I think, as I said, just a real nice calm aspect in the group, knowing that we've got him. He belted about 70 odd off not many today out there and retired himself. So he's obviously pretty happy with how he's going at the moment, which is so good for us. And I'm excited to get out there with him.
And I want to ask you also about Cooper Connolly, who's one of Australia's rising stars, and some of the things that he's done for the Scorchers over the last couple of years under enormous pressure for a young man's been quite incredible. What is it that impresses you about him?
Oh, I think I say it all the time. His temperament is extremely impressive. I always think back to an innings last year at Marvel. We were loads down for not many, and he grind out an innings, got through to the end, and he picked his moment, went to counter attack, and he did it too. And he plays some extremely impressive shots. And I think for a young lad, hasn't played heaps of cricket. He's extremely impressive how he can just take control of a game, and you can see it from the outside too. You always know what Gary's in, how he's looking to take guys down, and he's an impressive player. And his bowling's pretty good too. Yeah, I won't tell him that.
It's handy to have that as well. There is pressure on you this year because you need to hit sixes in the first over because thanks to Westpac, if the ball goes into the crowd in the first over, the crowd get to keep it. So I know you did it at the start of last season. You've got to do it on a regular basis.
Yeah, but then they get a new ball. So
it's only for the first over. Come on.
Yeah, it's hard enough betting at Optus and they get 2 new balls. So we'll probably just leave a couple and you've only got 4 overs here. So, it would be pretty cool to see a few fans take home a few new cricket balls.
Has that been a massive change for your game, just coming to the BBL and that being the only, I guess, main rule that changes in your approach at the top of the order?
Yeah, obviously, it's like batting at the top. Sometimes you take a few overs to get into it and you look up at the scoreboard, your power play's done. You got to grind through the middle. So, I think today in that practice game was probably a little bit of a, I think I faced 3 balls or 4 balls going into the last over, and you that's what you use as an opener sometimes as your momentum shift into the middle overs. So I guess for me, that's the side of, the good cricket shot side of me that I'm trying to develop and have more of, is that still being able to do it in the power play, in the middle overs, still backing that I can clear the fence if I need to. And then just being super, I guess, having super good intent against spin through the middle, especially at Optus.
Just finally, Finn, you've got the season opener against the Sixers. So Bubba Azam will be in action. We talked about Mitch Marsh, yourself, Cooper Connolly. The list goes on. There's star power everywhere. How exciting is it to be there for game one to kick things off?
Yeah, it's epic. Obviously everyone always talks about the rivalry with the Sixers and the Scorchers, and I think to have it first game, obviously my first game back for a long time, so to do it at Optus is pretty exciting. And it's definitely coming back to the fans at Optus is something that keeps me coming back anyway. They're pretty epic out there, so I'm looking forward to it. It's meant to be about 40 degrees too, so it's going to be interesting.
So that's you get hot weather when it comes to that. Thanks very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. It's great to have you back, and hopefully you can clear the pickets plenty of times throughout the course of the summer.
Yes, guys. Thanks for having me.